Hello, my name is Armani,
And I'm Tasman.
and this is the Excited Marriage Podcast, the sister podcast to Excited People podcast.
Wow, sponsor to your own other podcast.
I'm allowed to talk about my own stuff. That's what happens.
Yeah, but
You have to self-promote. Earwolf does it all the time.
But you don't self-promote in your other one about Excited Marriage Podcast.
That's because, I guess that's true. Okay, I'll start doing that. I did say it on the other one.
Yeah.
Just the way that Spreaker is set up, you kind of can see both of them if you follow Spreaker. If you follow it.
Yeah, follow Spreaker.
Follow on Spreaker, yeah.
If you're listening to this from iTunes, follow Spreaker. If you're
on iTunes, leave a review, leave a comment, and rate us.
Yes.
Because iTunes, like a lot of the only way I was able to get onto like other like podcast sites, they get their RSS feeds from iTunes.
Oh.
And they also get like their rankings from iTunes and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So some of the best way to get more people listening to this is
from iTunes.
iTunes. So this one's under advice because we do want people to send in emails to the podcast so that we can try to answer your questions from a completely unexperienced viewpoint. Yeah. I always think it's fun. It's like because we have a little honeymoon. Some people are claiming, I don't believe those people, that we're in a honeymoon phase, and that's why we're so happy and excited to be married.
Wow.
And I think it's kind of lame.
Yeah.
Like we have to be in a honeymoon. Like, yeah, we just got married, but that's kind of messed up that we have to be.
I feel like we still do a lot together.
Oh, we do so much together.
Exactly. And some married people, like, they don't do as much together as they used to, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they love each other's company, but they're not as, like, I have to be with this person.
Yeah.
So, I guess that's what they mean, maybe.
Maybe that is what they mean. So, they're just haters for now. So, we tried to check the email, which is rbloodlinefilms@gmail.com for any questions, or even if you don't want questions, any topics you think that we should discuss.
Yeah.
Even if you're like, a troll and you just want to poke holes in our whole marriage and try to get us to fight on the podcast.
Like say we're on the honeymoon phase.
On the honeymoon phase. Please send us something. Give us something to talk about. Give us some advice to put towards the people. Something that you think, even if you're very experienced at marriage, help us to be able to give good advice. Maybe send us some advice that we can share with everyone on the podcast. So try that.
Yeah, I say go for it.
I say go for it too. Today we wanted to talk about rituals.
Yes.
As you saw our last one, 23 Days Married.
Yeah, today's 30.
I thought it was funny because it was like 23 Days Married, like the movie, 20 Days of Summer, 23 Days of Summer or something like that.
I don't know. I've never seen that movie. I'm sorry, everybody who loves that movie, but I've never seen that movie.
Isn't it 23 Days or something like that? I've never seen it either. You kind of recognize the numbers. I thought that was funny because it's a horror movie.
I didn't know it was a horror movie.
Yeah, it's a horror movie.
I thought it was like a romantic movie. What the heck?
No, that's 23 Days or something like that. Yeah, that's why it's funny. That's why it's a funny title.
Oh.
And so, I put that as the title. But this one will probably be something about rituals. Rituals. And so, I asked Taz before, like, in preparation for this, what she thought my rituals were. And I was thinking about her rituals, and I'm like, actually, it's kind of... Like, rituals are something that you become so much a part of your life that you don't disturb them.
Yeah.
So, like, something that the other person thinks is a ritual, you'll be like, oh, you count that as one of my rituals? Oh, I didn't even realize that.
Well... I have a lot. You just never repeat the same thing ever.
I'm not simple, basic like that.
Hey.
Complicated.
Hey.
I'm not saying you're basic. I'm just
saying. Lots of lies.
I'm saying you get comfort. Rituals are mostly people who get comfort from. You get comfort from doing it the same way each time.
That's true.
I like to change things up.
I
like to do them differently. I am trying to change a couple rituals of mine because I do want to get a little bit fitter. And so I want to start taking away time from watching TV, sitting around watching TV to work out, do some cardio. Mostly cardio. I'm very muscular for some reason.
That was an explain a brag.
Explain a brag.
If you guys didn't notice.
I'm actually very strong though. That's why it's explain a brag. If I was just like muscular but not strong, it would be.
It'd be
one
weird.
Thing. Yeah.
It'd be like those guys that are on steroids that are like super buff but they can't like lift.
What movie was that from? Grown Ups, when he was like, "Hi, my name is Bob. I'm Saskatchewan."
They're like, he's coming over here.
He's coming over here. Hi, my name is Bob from Saskatchewan.
And
They started laughing at him. Oh.
And he's like, "You guys are mean."
That was definitely hilarious.
I love that movie. It's so funny.
That movie was good. I thought that one was the second one. Definitely was not as funny.
No, it wasn't as funny. But the first one was hilarious.
The first one definitely was.
Maze.
That's why Adam Sandler's funny.
Amazing.
Adam Sandler.
I know.
He's a good, like, it's funny how he started off on SNL and was just like, I'm gonna become a king of comedy. King of comedy.
I don't even know if he's the king of comedy.
Okay, he's not. But, I mean, he makes funny movies that he started to make family-friendly comedies. Because at first he started off making just, like, crude humor.
Yeah.
And then he made Big Daddy. Big Daddy's still one of my favorite movies ever. Of all time. Have you seen it?
Uh-uh.
Oh, it's got the Zach and Cody twins.
Oh, Sprouse or something.
Dylan and something.
Dylan and Cole, maybe.
I don't
know.
That would sound that sounds about right. I mean, I was like, isn't there one named actually Cody? It's like Dylan and Kyle.
It's Cole.
Is it Cole?
It's Cole.
Are you sure you know?
I'm sure I know.
I had a friend who was
obsessed.
I have a friend who was obsessed with Disney.
I loved that show. That show was the best.
Okay. So Dylan and Cole Sprouse. They are one kid. They play the same kid. I didn't even. That's the thing. They look so much alike. I didn't even notice they were. They
grew up and now they look different.
Yeah, of course. You grow up and then you start to look different.
One actually looks like a complete nerd. The other one actually looks pretty debuff.
Debuff. I can't wait till they start doing movies like Mary-Kate and Ashley. They're still kind of doing like TV stuff though, aren't they?
Yeah. I loved that movie though, Mary-Kate and Ashley.
Yeah, all of them were great.
Yes.
That's the point. That was the point, and now their sister's an actor too. Mhm. That's cool. I guess usually when you're in an acting family, you kind of end up being an actor.
That's true. Yeah. Like I don't know, like Will Smith's kids.
Oh yeah, the whole Jaden.
They started out to be actors and then they stopped acting.
Jaden and Willow Smith, I can't explain how inspirational they are to our generation. Like, they both they don't care that they're kids. Like they're like, oh, people are gonna look at us as kids, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna do what we're interested in doing, and we're gonna keep trying to do what we like to do. Like Jaden Smith is trying to write a physics book about physics.
That sounds extremely boring.
It sounds terribly boring, but that's the thing. He's like, I want to do it. He's trying. He wears dresses.
That's true. I guess he has the money for it too.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what? I have $1 million. I'm gonna write a physics book.
I don't know if he has $1 million, but
it's Will Smith.
No, but I remember there was one thing about like after Jaden's like first movie or something like that, his dad allowed him to be emancipated or something like that. That way he could get his own money.
Oh, whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah. So he has his own money. I'm sure his dad's gonna take care of him. His dad's not gonna be like, now you're emancipated, go.
Oh yeah, definitely. Often. But that's really smart.
It is definitely business where let's make his own money and to use it all wisely and
stuff.
Wisely and stuff.
But I guess that can cause problems because you'd be like, I have my own money now. And then, because I know that's what some.
Have you seen both Willow and Jaden Smith?
I haven't seen Willow, but I remember Jaden Smith. Yeah.
I don't think their parents tell them what to do at all.
You don't think so?
Don't. Have you seen them? They all look. They do what they want to do.
Oh well.
They're Jaden and Will. What's his name?
Willow.
Well, Jaden and Will's form of parenting is pretty. Either it's very relaxed. Or it's very trusting, I guess I also would say.
Maybe it's a little bit of both.
Maybe it is a little bit of both. Because they just do a lot of stuff of what they want to do. Like there was an interview for them that I read, And the part that stood out to me the most was like, they're like, what's the latest thing you've read? And then Willow was reading some, like, Japanese or something in a foreign language. And Jaden was reading ancient manuscripts.
What the heck?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said anything that can't be predated.
Wow.
And I was like, okay, that's a guess.
Wow.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why he's so far ahead of us. You know what I'm saying?
Jaden Smith, you inspire all of us.
You inspire all of us. Thank you for being that person in our
I
generation.
feel more comfortable in dresses now.
So, rituals usually manifest themselves in different parts of the day. That's when you'll notice. Because they generally ritual will occur at the same time of the day. So your ritual might be to wake up in the morning. For Taz likes to drink coffee in the morning.
Every morning.
I think she has to drink coffee or else.
Yeah.
I remember when we were dating, there was one day where she was just so mad. Everything was making her angry. She was texting me like, oh my God, I hate my brother. Oh my God, my parents. Oh my God, the wind. Oh my God, this cat. Like, just everything was making her mad. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was like, something has to be wrong. You were not just going to wake up one day and be the spawn of Satan.
That's how I was born. So.
Yeah, I know you were born the spawn of Satan, but you weren't like that with me. And so then I was like, did you do this? Did you have coffee? And she was like, no, we've been out of coffee. Like, she even said that angry. She's like, no, we've been out of coffee all day.
Hey!
And I was like, maybe that's it. Oh, yeah, maybe that is it.
Yeah. Shut up!
No, it's true. You know that when you don't have coffee, you know you have a bad day.
I feel like there should be an invention of coffee rehab. I don't know if I join it, but
yeah, you
I
wouldn't
like
want to join it. You like the fact that you drink all that coffee.
I do. Coffee's good. I don't drink it for the effects. I would drink it just for the taste. And I feel like I'm gonna like have so many like problems in my life if I keep drinking so much coffee.
Probably. Drinking coffee, like, it's been since the invention of coffee, everyone drinks pretty much too much coffee. True. Everyone technically drinks too much coffee, and people are starting to drink it at a really young age now. Like, cause Starbucks.
That's true. I drink at a really young age.
Yeah, you've been drinking coffee for so long. That's why you're so like
addicted to it.
Yeah, like your mom and dad. Do they drink a lot of coffee?
Yeah, now, yeah, but when I was a kid, I don't think they did.
Then how'd you get so addicted to coffee?
My grandma.
Austin drinks a lot of coffee too. That's what I'm saying. Both you and your brother drink an excessive amount of coffee.
Not anymore. I don't drink as much anymore.
That's good.
My brother drinks like 7 cups a day.
Yeah, he's always filling and refilling his little.
Even at like
thermos.
8 o'clock at night, he'll have like another thing of coffee.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I think I just have 2 cups in the morning, and sometimes I don't even finish my second cup. So
yeah, sometimes you don't. I will see like 1/3 of a cup of.
1/3.
Yeah, like
it depends how good I make it. Cause sometimes I'm just like, oh, this isn't good, so I just kind of like leave it on the counter, and I'm just like, eh.
And other times you're like, oh man, I'm the boss.
This is so good, and I'll like scarf it down.
I'm so good at this. Yeah, I guess that is true. Like when sometimes I make coffee at work because even though I'm not a big coffee drinker. I actually have to take a tea to work. Can you please remind me to do that tomorrow?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Wife stuff.
Wife stuff, yeah. Yeah, literally, like, I don't note to self anymore. I'm like...
You note to dad.
Note to wife. Note to wife.
Note to wife.
Remind me to do this.
Yes.
She'll remind me to do
and
stuff.
I'll be as an alarm.
She's my, reminder book. What was that? On Psych, it's that Psych. He's like, note to self. And he's like, you can't say note to self if you're telling me to remind you, Sean.
Oh yeah, I started watching that show.
That show's
again.
Good. That show's good.
It's pretty good.
But yeah, I don't drink too much coffee, but I know the best times I drink it when Taz makes it. That's usually when I like it.
He only likes it when I make it.
Yeah,
Aww.
when I try to make it for myself at work, it's just not that.
I should just go to work and be your.
You should come to work with me. Then it'd be fun and it'd be easy for me to work.
They don't allow anybody in the back room anyway.
Yeah, they don't. They are so rigid about that. They just sent out an email about it.
Why?
I don't know.
What are they hiding back there? Secrets?
Not. I guess their program is secret or something like that. I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't
It's
know.
exclusive.
It's exclusive. I love Paul F. Tompkins. Anyway, there was So I guess another time in the day when people have rituals are going to bed. I think that is the second most. I think rituals at nighttime are more prevalent or more like you have to do them than you do in the morning. Because in the morning you could skip a ritual because you wake up late or something. You'd be like, oh, I can.
I never skip my coffee.
Why not?
Because coffee's good.
Okay, so say you don't skip your coffee.
Okay.
What else happens in the morning that you don't? I mean, like, what else? What else in the morning is your ritual? Like, getting up is like, you have to get up. But there are people who, like, when they have to, like, people who work farther away, I think, have more. Like, I work 7 minutes away. I get to work in 5 minutes.
Yep.
So, I have to be to work at 6 o'clock. And I can get there at 6:55 and clock in 5 minutes early. And then clock 5 minutes out early.
Yeah.
So that's why I wake up at 5:40.
Yes, I know. I would leave at 5:45.
Yeah. Yes, I get ready in 5 minutes and go.
I get ready in 5 minutes, but I don't really get ready though. I just put on some shoes
To
and
drop me off, yeah.
And what I call my fat jacket is a like 10 sizes too big jacket.
Yeah.
Men's.
I'm glad you like it.
I love this jacket.
That's good.
He gave it to me.
I gave it to her, yeah. And she's like, technically I left it at her house and she never gave it back. But now she's married to me, so
now it's shopping.
Now it's back at my house and she just wears it all the time. Which is good. I'm glad you have something to keep you warm.
Mm-hmm.
It's important to stay warm.
And I have terrible circulation, so therefore this jacket works.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, she is warm. That's weird. She can't wear gloves either. What's that about?
It's I don't know if it's like nerve damage or it's like no circulation going to my hands.
It's weird. You have
but I can't.
The bill hands. You have like claws and.
But actually, they don't look bad. They don't like when vibration or gloves are on them. They start to like tingle.
I think when vibrations on anyone's hand, they do start to tingle.
But it's painful tingle. It's not like tickle.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with you.
I don't either. But oh well. But I can't wear gloves ever, and it sucks because my hands are always cold.
Yeah, your hands are cold. That's specifically.
I know, it's specifically.
Have you tried the fingerless gloves? Too?
Yeah, that's what I wear to dress retreat, and I still have to hit my hands together for my nerves to stop hurting.
Yeah, you're weird, though.
I know.
She is weird. I'm sorry. That's all. I guess in the morning.
If you guys, anybody who figures out why this happens, please email us.
Yeah,
I don't even know why it happens. I tried Googling it. Nothing came up, so...
Well, yeah, I've never met anyone that can't wear gloves. Gloves are like a thing that everyone would wear. There's never been like an aversion to gloves. It's not like you get like a rash or anything.
I wonder if... Because I hit my hand.
Do your hands turn red or something?
No, they don't turn...
They don't change color at all? They just
No, they just start to ache, like cramping.
Maybe it's warm. Maybe your brain doesn't understand that they're supposed
They're
to
warm right now!
But when you put gloves on your hand, you get warmer.
Not fingerless gloves, no. Not at all.
Yeah, they do. Why else would they make fingerless gloves?
I don't know. I only use the gloves with the padding on my hands for, like, boulder climbing.
Boulder climbing?
Yeah, because it's not really rock climbing, so it's, like, straight up, but it's like boulder climbing.
Yeah, we have to go to that gym again. Vital, have you ever been there?
No.
It's a lot of fun.
I really want to.
But you're, like, afraid of heights or anything?
Yeah, I'm terrified of heights, but I'd totally try it.
Yeah.
I think I say that every time, though. And I'm just like, no!
It's a lot of fun. They have real cushions. It's very cushiony. There's giant cushions that you can
Nobody dies, right?
No one dies, no.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
What if I died?
They couldn't see you dying. It's not that high. Even if you did fall, the only way you would die is if you fell onto your neck directly and cracked your neck.
Well, looks like we're never going to Vital.
You're not going to die, Taz. And I would never think of a way that you could die. I can't think of any... no, you can't die.
Okay.
Anyway, so morning rituals. I don't have very many morning rituals because I get up and I'm getting out to work in 5 minutes. I guess, no, I do have a ritual. I hope my boss never hears this because when I get to work... I get to work 5 minutes early, so I don't work for those 5 minutes. I kind of check my phone. I check my Clash of Clans in the morning. Make sure you collect all those resources in the morning. Start early. Put a boost on them right now. Then I check Instagram. Go through a feed of Instagram to catch up from what I missed from last night, which is weird because I usually don't check Instagram before bed, but check Instagram and then I check Twitter and I start seeing what's going on in the day. Because I get up pretty early, so there's not very much. So it's pretty much stuff that was going on around the world, and it's not tainted by. Well, it's not tainted by like stuff that people are just like, oh, I care about this. And then I start working.
I'm having waffles today. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Waffles more like today is National Kiss a Ginger Day, apparently.
Oh, yeah. I'm not a ginger though.
People just make days up. That's what I'm saying.
They have a National Coffee Day. I always celebrate that day.
What is coffee?
I have no idea, but I drink coffee every day, so.
Yeah, so you always.
I always celebrate that day.
Coffee day. That's your day. It's a day designed specifically for you to not be shamed.
I know. I shouldn't be shamed.
Yeah, you shouldn't be. Why do they sell so much? Why do people sell so much coffee? Why is it like?
It's delicious.
Why is it like a bad thing to drink so much coffee? I don't.
I don't know. Maybe it's because it also dehydrates you.
Yeah, so you maybe
it's
just
like
drink water with it.
I do drink. Like, I'm really bad at drinking water, but I've noticed, like, a lot more.
Did I tell you that I saw Emily Mills at Chipotle on Monday?
Did I tell you? On Monday I had Chipotle and Starbucks.
No. Whenever you go with your mom, you have white people stuff. But it's
do. It's so funny because...
I went to Chipotle, too. I'm not going to lie. Like, I love Chipotle.
Chipotle is so good. Delicious. It was so funny because we had the big bag of Chipotle. And I was like, Mom... Because we were in line for Starbucks. I was like, you should ask him to throw this away since, we're white people and we have Chipotle and Starbucks all the time.
Mm-hmm. Chipotle is great. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's so good.
But I don't have it all the time.
No, me either.
But that's just funny. I've seen Emily... I don't go that much. So if I've seen Emily 5 times at Chipotle, how many times do you think she goes? There's no way we're just craving Chipotle at the exact same time. Unless she craves Chipotle every day.
Oh, good. She's always talking about Chipotle, so...
It's good. I mean,
it's really good. I mean, I could get tired of it after a while.
Well, I mean, I don't like Mexican food. That's why it's weird that I like Chipotle.
Well, Chipotle, it's super good because you can, mix and match it, but it's not like the spicy, Mexican food.
You know what?
It's
it's not like burritos and
I mean, you can have a burrito, but it's make your own burrito.
I guess it is a burrito. I mean, I guess what is it? I like rice as a meal, as a dish.
Yeah.
And so I like the way they do their rice.
I do too. I like the way they do their rice.
My Chipotle. Okay, give us your Chipotle order.
My Chipotle, I have rice.
White or brown rice?
White. And then I have
I gotta go down the first order.
Okay.
Okay, white or brown rice?
White.
Okay, black or pinto beans?
No beans.
No beans?
I don't like beans.
Why don't you like beans? What's wrong with you? You're missing the key essential part of the meal.
Beans are they taste like chalk to me. I don't like them.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know this.
I don't like beans.
See, I haven't been able to cook some good beans. You know what? Do you remember, were you there that time I cooked those beans?
Yeah, probably, but I never ate them.
You didn't remember I told you how good they were?
Yeah.
Did I already talk about it? I forget how good beans can be. I gotta start crock-potting. 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 I mean, crock-potting.
I didn't even know crock-potting is actually a thing.
I gotta make some more beans in the crock-pot. Because I remember, oh man, I had these delicious beans.
Why did you say that? Huh? I gotta make some more beans in a crock pot rather than
I should have said that. Crock-potting. I got a more crack pot. I gotta crack pot some more. No,
I got a crack pot.
Gotta get my crack pot. Oh no. So start making beans in the crock pot again because I really like it. My mom was really good at it. She made some of the best beans.
I like the chili when there's no beans in it. That's just
you need the beans. It's an important part of the chili.
No.
Yes.
See, I like...
Beans is an important part of chili.
I don't like the texture of them. The texture of them is on the outside they're good, and then on the inside they're chalky, and I'm ugh, gross. They taste gross to me. I don't like beans at all.
I don't even know. I'm gonna make some beans this week because that's what I've just decided that I'm gonna do.
I'm gonna make some mashed potatoes for me. So.
Okay, so no beans. As the person behind the counter, I judge you.
Oh, you're horrible! Why would you judge
What's
me?
your choice of meat?
Chicken.
Chicken. The chicken's good. Not just because it's cheap, but the chicken is good.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like veggies or no veggies?
Yeah. I mean, I want to start putting lettuce on mine because mine's starting to taste like a bland.
Yeah, like bland, dry food.
So I'll have pico de gallo, sour cream, cheese, guacamole, and I'll put lettuce on it.
So you have pico de gallo. Do you have guac? Do you put guac on it?
Yeah.
So the extra charge for that.
Oh, I know. It's $1 extra.
The whole $1 extra.
I know, but it's so good. They make their guacamole so good.
You put sour cream and cheese?
Yep.
You get chips?
No, I don't get chips.
Okay. So now ask me my order.
What's your order? Okay. White or brown rice?
Brown rice. And can I get extra rice?
Yes. Black or pinto beans?
Pinto beans.
Okay, now what's the rest of your order?
You don't know the rest of the steps?
Choice of sauces, I guess?
I want chicken.
Oh, yeah, chicken.
And then I get pico de gallo.
Okay.
So it's mild, I guess. They say mild, medium, mild. I want mild.
Sometimes they don't. Like, they do go choice of sauce.
It's not a sauce, though. It's salsa.
Salsa, sorry.
She said choice of that sauce.
Soy sauce.
Can I get a choice of that sauce? Can I get a choice of that sauce?
It's salsa.
I want a choice of that sauce.
The salsa.
The salsa. Can I get a choice of that salsa?
Can I get the medium salsa?
The medium salsa. Yeah. So I get the the mild salsa. Then I get sour cream and cheese.
Yeah, because they ask you sour cream and cheese, and I'm like, yes.
And then I say yes, and then I get chips.
You get chips. You don't get guacamole?
No.
Why?
I mean, I guess I can, but
their guacamole is so good.
I guess their guacamole is good. I don't.
Guacamole. How do you say guacamole?
I don't. I say guacamole. I say guacamole, but I like to say guac. Give me that guac.
He says guacamole.
I say guap. I say guacamole.
You say guacamole.
That's how you're supposed to say it, I thought.
No! Guacamole.
Guacamole. Guacamole. I used to say guacamole.
Guacamole.
Give me some guacamole.
Guacamole.
That's what it's supposed to sound like. Don't laugh at me. You don't even get beans.
At least I say guacamole, right?
There's no right way to say that stupid word. It's spelled with the G-U.
So say it like with the G-U.
Guacamole.
Guacamole. Not guacamole. That's not a W.
Guacamole.
There's no W.
There's a U in it. U is W is 2 U's, so.
Guacamole.
Guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole. Guacamole. No one notices that I say guacamole.
Now they will.
Now they will. Thanks a lot, Taz. So.
Oh my goodness.
I like to get, and then I get chips.
Oh yeah, you do have your chips.
It's it's so good. That's perfect. That's the perfect.
Their chips are super good. I want to start getting them.
Yeah.
But I don't have.
Not if you're getting guacamole. Trying to bankrupt. No, I'm joking.
Heck yeah. I have a husband now.
Yeah, you do.
And he works, so his money is my money.
Her money, yeah, pretty much.
No, I don't go to Chipotle enough to really like.
Yeah, no, break the bank.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. I usually make whatever.
So I don't like Mexican food. What type of food do you not like? You don't like beans. Like you don't not like a specific type of. Oh, you don't like sushi.
I don't. I can have anything at any. I can have something at anywhere, but the thing I mostly dislike is Chinese.
Why Chinese?
I don't know why Chinese.
Chinese food is so good. That's literally my bread
The
and
only
butter.
thing I like at Chinese is
my
their
wonton,
rice.
My rice and chow mein.
I only like
my
their
wontons and chicken sauce. I don't know what another thing that goes with wontons, but I was gonna say bread and butter. That's like my rice and chow mein.
Chow mein.
Chow mein.
I only like their rice and their sweet and sour chicken. That's the only thing I like there. And so sometimes I'll go like chow mein too, but whatever.
Chow mein's where it's at though.
It is, but I don't like their vegetables in chow mein. It's like gross.
Except they're the same things. That's so basic.
I don't like. I mean, I like I
too.
like their vegetables and their rice, but I don't like
the
their
vegetable in the chow mein is what adds flavor to chow mein. You want just some noodles?
Well, I mean, I don't mind picking them out, but
Oh my goodness. Said the same thing. He's like, I want chow mein without
maybe
the
because
vegetables.
they're just like
Why would you
so
want chow
big.
mein without the vegetables? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know.
It's not like the vegetables get in the way.
They don't. That's the thing.
They don't get in the way at all.
Sometimes I'll eat it and I'm like, something really crunchy just go in my mouth. And I'm like, oh, it's one of those vegetable things. And then I'll just eat it.
Cabbage. Why do you say vegetable thing? It's cabbage.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Cabbage!
It was
Cabbage!
All I know is a vegetable.
It's cabbage. Something seriously wrong with you.
Yeah, I'm a picky person.
You are. You're
I only like my eggs two-way.
How?
Hard-boiled or over medium. I cannot have scrambled.
Why can't you eat scrambled eggs?
I don't like it.
Why not? What? I don't get it. I don't understand what it is.
I don't know either. Maybe it's the texture. I don't know.
What's with you with texture?
And maybe some people.
She's like, I care so much about mouthfeel.
Some people have a taste thing. Some people have a texture thing.
I have a taste thing. Things should taste good. They shouldn't be a good texture. You're missing out on so many different flavors, Taz.
Okay.
Like, chili with beans is the...
See, I know I don't like beans because of the taste and the texture, because I have them all the time just so I don't make people mad. Because they're like, oh, I made chili tonight. I'm like, yay. And I'll eat it anyway because I don't want to make them mad, but I know I don't like chili.
Ugh. I was trying to perfect my chili recipe for you. I can't believe I feel so violated.
I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
I was trying to perfect my chili recipe for you.
I'm sorry. I love you. You're the best.
We'll see where we are in 2 years.
2 years?
I don't know.
It's already been a month, guys. He already hates me.
I don't hate her.
He hates me.
I just could do without her.
Wow!
I'm joking. You know I love you. So now, like, what are some of the, like I said, so rituals throughout the day? What's something you do? I know when I'm working, I usually try to, because I have a 10-minute break, lunch, and another 10-minute break. So either I have to do some personal work for the podcast and the YouTube channel during my 10-minute break, which sucks because then I don't get the Snapchat, because I like to record a Snapchat. Oh, I thought of a new character today.
What character?
How many was Randy Cadillac? Randy Cadillac, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice, I'm Randy Cadillac. Nothing to do with Cadillacs. People ask me all the time, but no, nothing to do with a Cadillac. Just Randy Cadillac.
You kind of sound like.
No, I'm just Randy Cadillac. I don't sound like nobody. Sound like Randy Cadillac.
Kind of sound like Gershwinder.
Ooh, Gershwinder. I don't know that man, but he sounds nice. I don't know no Gershwinders, but Gershwinder sounds like a nice guy. Man, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Tasman.
Tasman. Nice to meet you, Tasman. Nice to meet you. Oh man, Tasman. Oh, I remember I knew this one girl named Tasman long time ago. You probably don't know her. Her name was Tasman. She had the longest hair ever. And one day, she was going in the elevator, and that hair got caught in the elevator. Now Tasman is bald now.
Oh my goodness.
Tasman is bald now, so
ridiculous.
I apologize.
I apologize.
But I mean, of course you're a different Tasman, right? Of course you don't know that Tasman, do you? Ah, she pulled off her wig. You have to say I'm pulling off my wig.
I'm pulling off my wig.
You can't. It's a podcast. You can't be
I forgot. You guys can see.
Yeah.
I just pulled off my wig.
And you showed her. Oh my goodness, Brian, a Cadillac.
My name is Tasman.
How you doing, Tasman? Nice to meet you. That's just one of the characters I'm working on. And I like to record different Snapchats during my breaks. During my lunch, I hang out with Amy.
Which is my mother.
Tasman's mom. So I don't get to record anything for Snapchat. Even though today, like, your mom was on her phone the whole day. I like during lunch, so it was like, okay, what was the point of me eating lunch with you? I could have done something different. But anyway, that's a different story for another time.
Some tension going on here.
And then I guess I do work throughout the day. What about you? What are you doing up until 2:30?
It kind of depends on what it is.
So you don't have any rituals. You just kind of do whatever you want to.
Whatever I feel like I want to.
That's so nice.
Like in the morning, usually sometimes I'll go out in service, and if I don't, then I'll get up later, and drink my coffee, and just kind of do whatever I'm feeling, whether it's working for my mom when I clean her house, or it's cleaning our house or it's just lounging around.
Okay.
It just kind of
So no real like rituals, just like depends.
Kind of just depends, yeah.
So then at 2:30, you usually have to come pick me up.
Yep.
And so now I'm trying to add to my ritual during the winter time. I'm trying to add to the ritual and go play some basketball. Start a workout routine, kind of a little bit of basketball, a little shooting around.
Shooting around.
Get the old blood flowing. Go play basketball at the local park. Then come back, and then I start working on the YouTube channel and the podcasting, kind of. Because I usually, like I said, to get myself to work on it, I started to make it a routine to say I just start work for 2 hours. I start working again. So I come home 2:30, rest until 3, then start working on the podcast. But at the podcast and YouTube channel, I can actually work on at nighttime, like editing videos and stuff.
Yeah.
But I can't always. I don't want to go outside and work out.
Be physical.
Yeah, at nighttime. So I've started to do that during the day. Do at least an hour. Then by 5, I'm usually home.
I went to play basketball with them.
Yeah,
it was fun.
It was fun. Like I
really stink at it, but whatever.
We're gonna keep playing, right? We're gonna get better.
Yeah.
Don't be so down on yourself.
Yeah, I know.
You did pretty fine. If you follow me on Snapchat, she was like, spin cycle. It was the worst spin ever. Worst spin. I told her, I was like, okay, no matter.
My leg went up at one point, and I was like,
if you lose the ball, don't worry and say I messed up. Just turn around and do it. Like, do it. And so then we were playing against her. I was like, okay, I'm just going to stand in front of you and try to cover. Whenever I'd run at her, she would, she tried to shoot a 3-pointer. None of her 3-pointers even hit the rim.
No, it just kind of bounced away.
Yeah, she like threw it up and it didn't go far enough.
It didn't even go
We've started working on your shot, so you're getting better at that, right?
Yep.
She's getting better at the shot. I'm trying to show her how to add power from her legs.
I need power first.
She needs power. I did, I don't know if it was bad husband, bad boyfriend, like whenever she came up to lay up, I would pack her. I would swat the ball. Just because, like, she would make it too, like, I just to help her get better, she's going to get better at layups. And so I would swat the ball. And so that was fun.
I was like, I could do it. And he's like, no.
Sometimes I didn't even need to jump. I would just like, pop, put the hand up.
I think that was a few times you did that. Because we were trying to shoot that Snapchat video. And he's like, just throw the ball and I'll just hit it out of your hands. We did it like 7 times.
Well, just because
Because I didn't know if I wanted to lay up or
shoot it.
Because I was like doing a little bit of both.
I told her, because I told her how to shoot it and I told her how to do a layup, and so she kept missing it. I'm like, that's because you're trying to do a layup from too far away. And then the reason why I can pack you is because you stop and do a shot too close to the basket.
Yeah.
She's going to get better at basketball. I think she will. I mean, like, just practice makes perfect in anything.
Yep. And at the end, there's this guy playing his, like, trumpet or something. What was it?
No, it was a trumpet, yeah.
It was a trumpet, and he was really awesome. And we were like, he was really awesome.
Yeah, it was like some kid was practicing trumpet at the park, since he probably, didn't want to practice trumpet at home and disturb the neighbors and all that good stuff. So it was nice to have a little background. He wasn't that good, so he was clearly practicing.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was better than I could do.
Yeah.
Because I can't do anything.
You can make one noise? You gotta vibrate your lips, you go...
I have a gap, so it doesn't work.
You can't motor your lips. There you go, do it. You got it. You got it. You gotta vibrate your lips.
I can't... Because I have a gap, so...
I don't know how a gap prevents you from doing that.
Because you make the little, like...
You can do it. Don't let your gap stop you from doing anything, babe. Okay, so... So that's why I
reminded me of the time when you stuck a penny in my gap.
Oh, was it a whole penny or was it like a nickel?
Oh, it was a nickel. You stuck a nickel in my gap.
It was a nickel.
It was a nickel.
It doesn't look that wide though. That's what's funny.
And he's like, ah! And he dropped the
I
nickel.
dropped it. I didn't know what to think. I was like, okay. No, it was a penny. It was a penny.
Oh, okay.
Was it a nickel? Because I don't think your gap doesn't look big enough to support a nickel. Nickels are kind of big. That face. Don't ever make that face again. She was like, help me. Help me. Like, it was just
I was really
hillbilly face. Like, please don't ever make that face again.
My jaw's locked and I'm trying to
Oops, I'm sorry.
unlock it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Stop making that popping noise.
Announce it to the world that I'm making a dumb face.
Oh, I just wanted the world to know that you're making a dumb face.
It's okay, Armani's whole life is a dumb face.
Wow. Okay, so now shots are being fired.
Yeah.
I see how it is.
Pew!
Pew,
Pew!
pew, 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 pew. Reflector shield.
Says who?
I just made a reflector shield. That's
You
what
can't do that?
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Who made the rules?
In an imaginary fight, I can make a reflector shield.
Well, then I have a reflector shield destroyer.
Disruptor?
Gun. Yeah.
And then I shoot you in the face. Because you disrupted my shield. That shield was up to protect you. That shield was to protect you from me.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
He's scared of me.
So I'm trying to change my ritual to make sure that my ritual includes things that are productive. Because I want to be productive.
Yeah. Me too.
So, do you really want to be productive? Because you laughed after you said that. Like, yeah, right, I'm just saying that.
No, I want to,
No,
but
you
I
don't.
just...
No, you don't.
I'm too lazy to be productive.
You're too lazy to be productive.
That's like a new level of
It
low.
really is. And that, you know the number one cause of not being productive?
What?
It's being lazy. Everyone has that same issue. That's everyone's reason for not being productive is because they're lazy.
Well, I feel like I'm pretty productive during the day. Like, let's say I go on service and I come home and clean, and I'll make myself lunch. Sometimes. Other times I'm cleaning my mom's house.
Yeah.
So.
Forget your mom. Because of her, my house is not clean. Ow, don't hit me. I'm sorry. I was joking. You know I love you.
I love you too. He said his house.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did say that. But I meant his house compared to, okay. Yeah. Our house. Our house to be clean because your mom. But it's okay. It's your job.
I get paid for it.
It is your job.
I don't get paid. I get paid for it. I pay our
gas and stuff.
Get gas.
And then on the weekends, we'd be like, let's have the time of our life. We be decided. Okay,
like, if we wanted to go see a movie, we would probably use that money to go see a movie. Or
yeah. So that's because it's kind of like...
it's like spending money. It's like fun money.
You're right. It's fun money.
It's fun money.
It's good funds.
Unless we really need it for something else. Then, like groceries or something.
Like groceries, yeah. But like I said, I was able to do all that before you started working for them. So that's pretty... So it's actually very nice to have that little bit of extra...
Yeah.
So it's nice. High five.
It is. That's right.
So we'll be able to see movies this year because last year we were not able to.
No, not at all.
Not at all. But I'm excited about some of the movies coming out.
Me too.
Anyway, so before bed, what's your before bed ritual?
I just go to bed. There's no before bed ritual.
No, there's nothing that builds up to it. You kind of just. That's true. Yeah, never mind.
I'm just like, good night. And I'm like in bed.
She'll like, oh, I gotta go to sleep. Like, I think she uses the restroom and then just goes to sleep.
Not even all the time I use the restroom, just when I have to use the restroom.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't. I have a ritual. I check my phone, puts me to sleep. Check, sometimes I check Instagram, not really. I posted a picture on Instagram today, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's okay, I don't care.
Oh, it's like, baby.
Instagram's not my source of entertainment. I've been using Snapchat to entertain, but I want to see if I can start to use Twitter to entertain, say things that are fun, say some jokes on there. Try to use Twitter as my entertainment feed, but I like Snapchat just because it's visual. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
There's a lot more visual to convey to people, so I get some funny jokes. And one guy at work told me he's like, if his name wasn't Randy Cadillac, I could believe you to be that guy.
And Randy,
because he walks like this, like I'm sure.
You can't show the...
I'm not showing them. I'm showing you. I'm like, hi, I'm Randy Cadillac. Nice to meet you, Randy Cadillac. Hi, nice to meet you. What was your name?
Tasman Foot.
Oh, Tasman Foot. You know what? I know this one girl who had the same last name as you. I don't know if you know. No relation. Probably no relation. Her name is Brittany. Brittany Foot. And I used to laugh so hard because Brittany had a foot-shaped scar on her face. I thought she took a boot to the face or something.
You mean like this?
No! If you guys heard that, Brittany Foot has a boot to her face.
You're so dumb.
When I say Brittany Foot, I just think of a little foot. So like Brittany Foot.
Brittany Foot.
Brittany Foot. My name is Randy Cadillac. Nice to meet you, Brittany Foot. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Do you want a Cadillac?
No, I don't give out Cadillacs.
I want a Cadillac.
I know, but I don't give. I'm Randy Cadillac, no relation.
Well, you better own a Cadillac.
No.
You get a Cadillac.
That'd be too obvious for Randy Cadillac to own a Cadillac. Come on.
I mean, it'd be awesome. What if you owned Cadillac?
That would be cool, but Randy Cadillac does not own Cadillacs. Okay, you're...
What kind of car does Randy Cadillac own then?
A Nissan. A Nissan Versa.
Okay.
Randy Cadillac. My name is Randy Cadillac. I drive a Nissan Versa. Nissan Versa.
You should drive a Cadillac. You know, that'd be something everybody would say.
Everyone would say that. That's what everyone...
Just preparing you for that. Randy Cadillac needs to drive a Cadillac.
I'm like, you're stupid. You're basic. That's why you think that's funny.
I think that's hilarious.
Well, I mean, no, not you. Not saying you. I'm saying...
No, I think it's hilarious that you're like, Randy Cadillac, I drive a Nissan.
Because if Randy... Yeah, this thing, like, that wouldn't be funny if Randy Cadillac drove a Cadillac. That doesn't make it funny.
Nah.
It's just obvious. Like, it's not like, if Randy Cadillac drove a Cadillac, that doesn't make the joke funny.
Yeah, it's very obvious.
Yeah, it's not like, oh, now it's funny because Randy Cadillac drives a Cadillac. Like,
for simpler people, it'd be funny.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So people who like, that's the simple joke. Like, how is that funnier? My name is Bob Red. You ever hear? Like, that's not funny.
Bob Red.
I don't even know. I was just trying to make one up. I don't know.
My name is...
Brittany Ginger.
No. Brittany Tie. I own a lot of ties.
I wear a lot of ties. Yes.
Like I said, simple people, it's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. So then at night I like to check this. I've become really into the Snapchats because I like to follow different people on Snapchat. I finally follow DVG. I've been searching for Darren Von Gerdner's Snapchat for so long. I followed some kid named DVG and he didn't do anything for me. So very happy to see that Darren Von Gerdner, to see his Snapchat. Finally be able to follow him. I actually had to search. I actually had to legitimately search on Google Snapchat. I went on Twitter, then searched Snapchat Darren Von Gerdner.
Oh my goodness.
It found the Snapchat for me. So now I'm following him and all things are good.
All things are good.
So my ritual for that is, so I look at the little now that Excited People Podcast is a current event podcast, I've started...
Sponsor.
Not a sponsor, just a mention. Just a mention.
Sponsor.
I didn't like... This episode of Excited Podcast is brought to you by... No. But I started to look at the Snapchat as like current stories. Events? Like different pages can put stories. Wall Street Journal has one, which actually very scientific and nice stuff. And there's Fusion, there's Taste Made. There's just a bunch of news outlets on Snapchat, which is so awesome.
Because it's a current event podcast.
Well, I don't know. That's not where I get most of my stuff from.
That's true.
I usually check. Google has a Google News, which is actually pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I always try to make sure I mix up my current events. Like I get a technology one, I get a world one, I always get a silly one too, because you gotta be light.
I'd call doing a silly one.
If you pick one that's silly, I'm not gonna give you mine. Like I put the current event towards everyone. That's the way it works.
Oh.
Like I ask everyone about it, their views on it, so you don't have to worry about not getting to talk about it. Yay! So yeah, and then I go to sleep. I mean, well, I kind of fade off to sleep. I have insomnia, so I guess I don't really have like a ritual that puts me to sleep, but
you snore in like a few seconds. Like we've been over this, I know.
Yeah, Taz says I fall asleep really quick.
I don't really fall asleep quick. I just get tired quick. So I'll lay there, and eventually I'll just go to sleep.
Uh-huh.
But when you go to bed, and I hear you like roll over, you go. Like when I walked in the house, and I walked in the room,
Uh-huh.
you were out again. I was like, Monty, are you awake? And you're like,
I think I noticed that today when I was taking my nap. Because I was tired, or for some reason my body was more tired than my brain, so I was kind of awake, and I actually heard myself snoring. But then as soon as I heard it, as soon as I was like, oh, I'm snoring, I wouldn't be snoring.
You were a little bit more silent. Because I was trying to keep it quiet out there so I can hear you, like, when you're snoring and when you're not.
Mm-hmm.
And
So I just go in and out of it?
You were, like, in and out, yeah.
I guess I just do, but I realized, like, when I was falling asleep, I was like, oh... I was like, oh, I hear a snore. And then as soon as I would think about it, I would stop snoring.
Oh, it's okay. It doesn't bother me.
So I can never catch myself.
Sometimes it does if I can't sleep, but other than that, no, I can sleep right through it. It doesn't bother me at all. I'm a heavy sleeper. I can sleep through earthquakes. No lie.
Yeah. You can sleep through an earthquake? Yeah, you did. California just had a 4.5 earthquake.
Yeah. I woke up to all these text messages. Did you feel that? And I was like, what? I was so confused.
Because she told me, she was like, I always sleep through earthquakes. I feel so left out. So I texted her in the morning, like, did you feel that? And I was like, oh, she's asleep. That's why she feels left out. Because it was a kind of a big one. It woke a lot of people up.
Yeah, it woke up everybody up. And I'm just like, passed out in the bed.
Taz just passed out. Asleep during an earthquake.
The only time I'm a lighter sleeper is when I'm, like, slowly, like, getting out of sleep. Like, in the morning when your alarm goes off, I'm pretty light. But when I'm, like, passed out, nothing's waking me up.
Nothing's waking me
Middle of the night, you can get up, I won't even know.
That's true. It happened. I got up in the middle of the night one night to go watch TV, of course, but...
Oh, yeah, Devin, he came back to bed and I didn't even notice.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's okay.
Well, at least we know now that you sleep through the night. You can't be woken up by an earthquake.
Or killers or
Is there any other rituals you can think of that I have that I didn't, like, go through?
You take out your contacts, but I guess that's everybody's ritual if you have contacts.
Yeah.
So he has, like, basic rituals.
I don't brush my teeth every night.
That's true.
I probably should.
You probably should.
Well, I try to brush it. Yeah, I guess I do try to brush it every night, but I don't like.
I
don't spend the whole 5 minutes that you're supposed to. I kind of just.
Nobody spends the whole 5. I don't even care who you are.
Spit.
If you spend the whole 5 minutes brushing your teeth.
You probably have really good teeth then.
Sometimes I don't. That's the thing. And I've never met anybody who brushes their teeth, because when people brush their teeth, they're really tired. The only reason they're brushing their teeth is because they're going to bed. And they're just like,
they don't want to wake up with, like, death breath. Fire breathing dragon.
Like me. Oh, that's another thing I have. I have really disgusting morning breath.
Yeah.
He's like, ugh.
I mean, like I said, I just hold my breath before I kiss you.
That's new. I never knew that.
It's okay. It's not every night, but some nights, like, I realize some nights for me, like, the nights that I wake up and I have horrible morning breath is the nights where I kept my mouth closed for some reason. Like,
I always sleep with my mouth closed.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, like, at least breathe through your mouth, like, once a night. That helps. But when your lips
I can't do that because I can't wake up to do that.
Well,
that's automatically.
Do you breathe in through your nose or?
Mm-hmm.
I don't, like, not necessarily with your mouth closed, but I mean, like, is your tongue, like, depressed on the top of your mouth?
I clench.
Oh yeah, you clench, so your whole mouth is just like
my whole mouth is like
together.
Wired shut at night.
That's why. So it's just stewing in there for 8 hours.
Or longer.
Anyone's breath would stink after that, so you don't have to feel bad.
Yeah.
You
still love me, so it's okay.
Still love you.
that was the sound of regret. I do still love you.
Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, I think you have. Is there any rituals you're trying to change? Because I told you the ritual I'm trying to change. Is there something you're trying to?
I used to have a ritual. It was a bedtime ritual before we got married. It was that I would always play a video game on the computer before I went to bed.
Oh, really?
So I would play, like, Sims or something on the computer for, like, an hour. And then I would be so tired I'd put the computer up and I'd go to bed.
What time did you go? But you used to go to bed, like, what time did you start getting ready for bed?
I would get ready for bed, but then I'd get the laptop.
Oh, okay.
So I would be ready for bed. So when I'm tired, I just roll over and go to bed.
But I mean, what time do you usually go to sleep?
I'm
just trying to figure out how long you're playing games for.
Depends on the night. Because if I didn't have anything planned in the morning, I would go to bed around like 2.
Yeah.
But now I'm just like, I have to get up at 5 to take him to work.
Yeah, so you gotta go straight to bed.
I want to go to bed at like 9:30.
Once we get a second car, you won't have to worry about that.
Yeah, I know.
Let's hope that we move up in life. That's my goal. If anyone listening to this is in contact with someone who works in media or entertainment, I definitely would like to get a job there, or maybe even an internship just to learn the field so that I can take my knowledge, respect, knowledge.
You know who you are.
I was thinking about it the other day. That's a friend of ours always says that. That if I wrote a TV show, I'd have to put a character like him in there.
Oh, of course.
Of course. Oh my goodness, just an obnoxious guy. Just always being crazy. Always saying, respect. Oh, I see you.
Oh my goodness.
I see you.
I love him. He's great.
He is great. He's fun.
He is so fun. Every time I see him, I'm just like, he's gonna give me a bear hug. He does.
Yes,
he basically breaks.
He goes, don't think you're getting away from this. You gotta come over and get your hug. I'm like, bro, you need to calm down. He definitely needs to calm down. But he would be fun.
He's a nice guy.
In a TV show, he would be so much fun.
He would be so much fun.
You need that character for some reason.
I think he would be hilarious in New Girl, to be honest with you.
Yes. That would be fun.
He would be hilarious in New Girl. I'd watch that show all over again.
You and him in it, added to it.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Him in the commentary. Oh man, you see what happened here? This is what happened here. It was fun. Hell, he'd be fun.
He'd be hilarious.
So thank you guys for listening to the Excited Marriage podcast. Sister podcast, the Excited People. The last podcast I realized actually was talking about, you're like, oh, tell people when stuff is supposed to be up. After I said that, I realized that I needed to change everything around. So I'm going to try to implement all the changes next week. Posting the Excited People podcast on Monday. Because it's a current event in the news that will be covered in the news from last week. And I'm going to try to do the Excited Marriage podcast on Thursday. So there's enough days in between when the Excited People and the Excited Marriage goes up. And I'm going to post YouTube videos on Friday. Is that it? Yeah, Friday.
Oh, okay. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound right either.
That doesn't sound right. So it was Monday? No, you were going to do Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I
wrote it down. I did another one. I'm still, as you can see and hear from that, I'm still working out the kinks to figure out, because I want the two podcasts to be farther enough away from each other to where they won't interfere, but I realized the podcast also posts to my YouTube channel. So I want them to be far enough apart to where they can be mixed up, and it's not going to distract from each other, or it's not going to take views from other things. So I'm going to try to implement it, and I'll let you guys know definitely as soon as I get it all figured out.
I was going to say something.
Yeah, you were going to say something. You just stopped.
In order to find out, follow him on Twitter.
Follow me on Twitter.
And he'll post
yeah, and on Snapchat and on Instagram. I left all that information on it's gonna be in the description, of course. I guess the only thing I have to say is, people, start sending us stuff. I know I'm seeing that we're getting good views and good listens of this. Please help us make this podcast more into contact with the
viewers.
Yeah, with the viewers. We want to get you guys involved, because that makes it a lot more fun to be a viewer, because you might have a chance to get your email read or get mentioned. It makes interaction with the community of viewers and people who listen. Definitely makes things more enjoyable and more fun. So send us an email. It's at rbloodlinefilms@gmail.com, and we'll definitely make sure that we try to respond, and we try to get everything popping. Pop. Get everything read, and we'll make sure we make a segment where we can answer you guys' questions. So, you guys have a wonderful day.
Have an excited day.
Excited day. See, but I realize, like, when we tell people to have excited days, it's kind of weird.
Why?
I don't know.
I want to be excited all day.
I do not want to be excited all day. I would die. I would die.
My little heart would burst.
No one would talk to me. I was like, "Hey guys, how's everyone doing? Yeah,
Hey, that should be a new character you should make.
Like,
Anyway.
Hi guys. Okay guys, bye. You guys have a wonderful, exciting day." No, for real though. You guys have a wonderful day.
Yeah.